According to the CDC in 2021, nearly 1 in every 5 children are diagnosed with a mental, behavioral, or emotional condition. Unfortunately, many people in these groups do not receive help. I chose to talk about this subject because I relate to it a lot and because I want to work in child therapy when I'm older, so this project has given me a lot of insight on the therapists, the children, and the family that it affects. Child therapy is a specialized type of therapy that involves years of schooling from the therapists, many benefits from the children and their families. Firstly, therapists. They have to go through years of schooling, which include earning a bachelor's degree, earning a master's, and then going through almost 1,000 hours of training through observation and internships. They also have to learn the different kinds of therapy that are needed. While not every child will need the same kind of therapy, your therapist won't just grab a hat and pick out a different kind of therapy and say, yep, this is what your kid's going through. They actually sit down in the consultation and talk to your kid and decide what would be best for them. According to Cleveland Clinic in 2023, there are many types of child therapy. The type your child receives depends on your child's age and diagnosis. Like, you would not put a child going through grief and a child with developmental delays in the same kind of therapy because it does not match their needs. While the therapists need a lot of schooling, they get a lot of benefits from that, and so do the kids. The kids get positive developmental outcomes like emotional regulation, healthy coping skills, and communication skills. According to Cleveland Clinic in 2023, your child's therapist might focus on strategies to build social skills, develop emotional management skills, and many more that I did not bother to list. These skills will eventually help your kid in this current state in their life and way farther down the road. These are the top benefits experienced from therapy. 85% of people said that therapy was successful, and you can see here more specifically that there were obvious skills that were worked on when a person went through and graduated therapy. Now, child therapy obviously focuses on the child, but it also impacts the family more than you would think. There are long-term impacts on the family, which improve relationships and the family that a child might choose to have in the future. Whether this family be a chosen one where they are just a helpful adult able to listen, or if they're the parent of a child who is struggling. According to the CDC in 2021, 79% report that they have at least one adult in their life who makes a positive difference. That one person can be the difference between a very dark life and a very bright one. I have parents who support me, as well as neighbors and friends and even people from church, which these adults have very clearly made a positive difference in my life. It definitely helped my mental state be better. And when the child is going through therapy, they, like I said earlier, are learning to express themselves and regulate their emotions more. So when you get in an argument with your kid at home, that happens with every single family, your child is able to properly explain and elaborate to you what they're feeling and how you made them feel, and you as an adult can properly explain to them how their actions were right or wrong, or how you might have messed up, which will improve relationships throughout the home for years to come. We talked about the education that therapists have to go to, the benefits for the kids, and the impacts on the family. Well, therapy is something that is taboo, especially among children, but The effects of it are very clear and very obvious. Therapy is helpful, and it needs to stop being so taboo.